Take what's mine and I'll leave behind.
Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are well, safe, and most importantly healthy and washing your hands. So today's video I am going to be doing a tutorial where I show you guys how I used to do my makeup versus how I do my makeup now. Like, what a difference! I know, right? Like, what the hell? Like, this is my daily makeup routine now, this side. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded a proper like makeup tutorial and actually taught you guys something and shared my personal favorite tips and tricks on how to make your base look good, how to blend eyeshadow, how to do your eyebrows. And even though I know a lot of people know how to do their makeup, I still feel like there's always room for learning, and I'm still learning. Like, I learn a lot from you guys and I really hope you guys learn from me as well. So yeah, it would be really cute just to show you guys how crazy makeup can literally change your face. Like, my eyebrow is much straighter than it used to be, my eyeliner is a little bit more longer and much straighter as well. And now that I have changed my hair, I feel like this side of the makeup look suits my hair, and I bought a lot of new clothes as well. And yeah, I just feel like now that autumn is coming, I can't help but just change up my whole entire wardrobe, face, and my hair. So yeah. Before I start the tutorial, just want to say a really big thank you to everyone who's been so supportive. Like, I didn't expect anyone to care about my eyelashes with Eylure. Like, this is the biggest, most amazing makeup collaboration I've ever done. This is my first actual makeup product that I've ever released, and it's just such a big deal to me because the lashes, I've literally poured my heart and soul into this collection because I wanted to make sure that when I make these lashes you guys were happy. Like, that was like my #1 priority, and I'm getting feedback from some of you guys, and a lot of you guys really like the eyelashes, which makes me so happy. And I just really hope to continue to make you guys proud. And I know I'm gonna sound really biased, but I really do truly love my eyelashes, and if you guys are interested in trying them out, they are available at Superdrugs right now. They are on sale as well. So yeah, they are now $4.75. They used to be $5.95. So you want to snatch them up right now, girl. Okay, so now we can start with the tutorial. Okay, so in terms of primer and foundation, that's all the same. Nothing has changed over here. So the first thing I'm going to use is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Love this primer so much. And the reason why I really love this primer is because it just feels so nice and refreshing to put makeup on your skin where it just feels really nice and hydrated and not too like greasy. This gel primer just helps prepare the skin, most importantly, so it hydrates it, gets rid of any of the oily residue, and most importantly it grips onto your makeup as well throughout the whole entire day. Next, I'm going to use the Beauty Blender, the Leveler Pore Minimizing Primer. I'm only going to put this on areas of my face where I have really large pores. As you guys know, I embrace my acne scars and my pores because I'm a normal human being. So I'm going to go ahead and just put this on in the center of my face. A little bit on my nose. I don't like to put too much on because I feel like when my nose is too matte, it kind of looks like it's disappearing. Foundation, again, same foundation, nothing has changed. I'm going to use a Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. Now, one thing that has changed in terms of application of foundation, I have this magic tool, and it's not what you think. So what this brush does is that it vibrates. So first thing I'm going to do is actually put on the foundation before turning on the brush, and then I'm going to turn it on, and there's like 3 different settings. So this is like the normal setting, and then this is like the pulsating setting. I don't know why they have this setting, I'm just saying, but I like the normal setting, and it just blends everything out so quickly. If you do want to treat yourself to an electronic brush, this is way better than the Clarisonic one. I like Clarisonic, but when they launched their foundation blending brush thingy, I was like, no, this is like the one. Yeah. Throughout the whole entire summer I used the Beauty Blender concealer. Love it so much. And the reason why I love it so much is because the coverage is so good and it's really lightweight feeling, and it sets quite like semi-matte but not too matte. So I like to put it in the inner corner of my eyes and then bring it up here. So this is how I did my concealer. You would think on this side of my face, this is how I would used to do my concealer, but no, I've gone back to the very, very old ways of just putting concealer entirely underneath my eyes and kind of do like a triangle, because I find that it really helps just lift and just like highlights underneath my eyes and gives me a little facelift as well. As for this side, it's the same thing, but it's not as full coverage as I would like it to be. I mean, I know I could have easily just added more concealer on this side, but this is literally how I used to do my makeup throughout the whole entire of summer. So it's not that much of a difference, but I really hope you guys can kind of see something going on over here. I mean, for some reason this side looks more full coverage, which is weird. What's going on? Now on the side where I used to do my makeup, do you know what, still to this day I still love Nudestix, but I've gone back to using powder now, so I will like show you guys how I do my makeup now on this side in just a moment. But yeah, these products are so good, and the reason why I love them is because they're just— girl, what are you doing? My cat's being a bit silly right now. Stop it. Nudestix is just one of those makeup brands that specializes in cream products, and their products blend so easily as well. So this is how I bronze up and shape up my face, and this is how I put on my blusher. I put it on like the apples of my cheeks and bring it up to my cheekbones, which I know to some people seems a little bit scary, but I find that this technique works really well for my face. So you see what I mean, how Nudestix, it just blends so easily, and look how the bronzer and the blusher just melted together. Like you would never know. You would never know that I put these on my face like you know. Now on this side of my face, on how I do my makeup now, I'm actually going to bake. So this is the H&B Cosmetics Holly Boons makeup brand, and I like to use a shade number 2. So this is a translucent powder. However, she does have different shades of translucent. I find it interesting how nowadays the language of makeup has changed. Like before, translucent used to just mean invisible, but now translucent, there's actually shades, and I'm glad there is, because if makeup brands still did white translucent powder, like proper white pure, I think these days I wouldn't want to wear that on my face. On this side of the face, I'm going to use a powder bronzer. I'm going to use the new NARS bronzer, but this is like the same shade that they've always had, which is the shade Laguna. They brought out new bronzers, but you can't go wrong with Laguna, especially if you like a similar skin tone to mine. And I'm just going to use the Smashbox brush. This is such a good brush. This is the buildable cheek brush. I'm just going to go ahead and just blend it onto my cheek and just dust a little bit over my forehead, and then just using a big fluffy brush, I'm just going to get rid of the baking powder. And then going back to this side of my face, I'm going to use the Shiseido Radiance powder. I really love this powder, and I remember I used this powder, all my friends were like, what powder are you using, because your skin looks so different. And it's this is the powder. So what it does is that it helps blur out the skin, it sets the makeup, but it doesn't make your face look too powdery. But if you are looking for a powder that's super lightweight and just makes your skin look really beautiful, this is a really good powder. And I know Shiseido is such an expensive brand, but I feel like when it comes to face powders, it's always good to invest in a good quality powder. I'm just gonna dust it all over my face, which I know sounds a little cray, but this is how I literally used to do my makeup, and that is how much powder I would use. I wouldn't use any more powder because I just didn't think it was necessary until now. Okay, back on this side of my face on how I do my makeup now, I'm gonna go in and use this blusher. This is the Lottie London blusher in the shade Haze, and I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm literally just gonna put this blusher all over across my cheek, up to my highest cheekbone, and on my nose as well. I actually got inspired to do this from Doja Cat, and I know what Doja Cat has done is so mad, but when I watched her Vogue makeup tutorial, I was quite stunned by it actually, and I really love doing this makeup trick because it just makes me look more youthful. On this side of the face, I actually used to use cream contour for my nose, so I just do like a straight line and just blend the contour into my brow bone. And when I mean the brow bone, I mean this side of the brow bone, not this brow bone, this one over here. And yeah, I no longer contour my nose anymore because I put so much blusher on. I just felt like it was quite unnecessary for me to put contour on because my nose is literally covered in blush. I'm gonna leave my skin now and gonna do highlight very last because I feel like highlight just always completes the makeup look, but I really want to move on to the eyebrows because I feel like the eyebrows is like the most fun part of this video that I want to talk to you guys about. I use a lot of brow products now. Before, I just used to use the Precisely My Brow and the 24-hour brow gel. Now I use like literally all 4 products. So this is all from Benefit. I'll leave a link down below just in case you want to check out and get some new brow product. They have a new brow product which is the Brow Micro Filling Pen, and I like to use this on the ends of my eyebrows. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is this. And I was really scared when Benefit launched these because when I think of the pen makeup products, I just think it's so opaque and too much. They managed to nail this product because when you apply it, it's not too harsh. It actually comes out quite nice and natural looking. So I like to use this product on the end of my brows and just with a really light hand fill them in. It's got like 3 little lines on the tip. It's really cool. And I would just fill them in, fill them in, fill them in. And it just literally looks like my brow hairs when it's not. And then I'm gonna use the OG Ka-Brow in the shade 6. And I'm literally just gonna draw a semi-straight line on the lower half of my brows. And I'll show you the comparison of my brows as well, of course. That way you guys know what a straight brow looks compared to an arched brow. So my brows look a little bit wonky and weird, but I'm gonna fill in the areas and make it super sharp by using Precisely My Brow. And then I'm going to use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Canal. I actually need to get a darker shade because this is a bit too light for me. I'm going to use a small concealer brush and then I'm just going to go ahead and just kneading everything out. Now this step is so crucial at doing a straight brow look because you can really like neaten the lower part of your brows. I'll show you guys what I mean. So I like to start off right here, midway of my brows, not really at the front. I like to do that last. And then again, you just want to like try your best to do a straight line, and this will help make the brows appear more straighter. Oh, look at that, it's so satisfying just neatening the lower part of my brows. And then with a tiny bit of concealer, not too much, literally like the residue of the concealer that's on your brush, and just neaten up the rest of the brows, and then setting it all with the 24-hour brow gel. On this side of my face, I'm just gonna fill them in how I used to fill them, which is quite natural and arched. Can you guys tell a difference? I really hope you guys can. Like, this is just more straighter and this is just a bit more circular and round. And I used to always brush my brow hairs straight up like this. I don't know if you guys can tell, almost like the fluffy brow effect. On to the eye makeup, which is the most exciting part. So I'm using 2 different eyeshadow palettes. Just to let you guys know, the eyeshadow palettes that I'm using, I use both of them. It's just that the makeup technique and style is just a little bit different, and I'll explain what I mean. So like this eyeshadow palette that I'm using for how I used to do my makeup is really nice, beautiful, warm tone colors. But now your girl has gone to the grungy side. Everything is more cool toned. So this is the eyeshadow palette I'll be using on how I do my makeup now. And yeah, the comparison is very real, guys. Usually I would prime, but I can't be bothered to prime. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into neutral in this Golden Honey palette. Both eyeshadow palettes are from Makeup Obsession, by the way. You can get them in Boots. It's a very affordable makeup brand. And I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush and I'm just blending it literally on my crease. I wouldn't use too much eyeshadow when it came to my old daily makeup routine. I would kind of just use maybe 2 mattes and a shimmer. So the next eyeshadow I'm going to use is All the Shade, which is this color down here. And then I'm just gonna put this on the end of my eyelid and kind of just follow my eyeball like this and just blend the eyeshadow upwards. So I would go for lighter shades like this. This is Drop It Like It's Hot. It's like a champagne-y pink type of color. And then I would just pop this on the inner corner of my eyeball and then bring it up a little bit. And then I would kind of do like a natural looking cut crease. And then, my friends, I would go ahead and do an eyeliner. So I would do my eyeliner quite high up like this. So it's quite up. And then I would follow it down to here. I would do my eyeliner quite thick because of my monolids, and I've noticed with monolids is that when people with monolids open their eyes, sometimes the eyeliner disappears. So it's really important to go for a little bit of a thicker eyeliner, so that way when you open your eyes, people can see your eyeliner. And then I'll do a tiny bit of an eyeliner in the inner corner of my eyes. And then I'm gonna use my eyelashes with Eylure. I'm gonna use Yass Queen, which are these thick, fluffy eyelashes. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna go in with neutral and just blend out my lower lash line just a little bit. And I would bring the shadow right into the inner corner of my eyes as well. A little bit of brown eyeliner on the waterline, and then blending out the brown eyeliner as well with the shadow. And now time to do my daily new eye makeup routine. And guys, you guys are gonna laugh when I show you guys my new makeup routine. So I'm gonna go in with the Rady eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna use the shade Treehouse, and I'm gonna put it at the end of my eyelid, and I'm blending it straight out into my temple. Oh yes, I am. And I wouldn't put any eyeshadow here on my brow bone area. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Otter Baby, which is this darkish type of taupey brown, I wanna say. And then I'm gonna put it right here on my crease bone. So as I'm applying more of Otter Baby onto the end of my eyes, when I open my eyes and look straight, can you see how everything is just like more lifted, and you can see a lot of my eyeshadow? I mean, you can see my eyeshadow on this side, but it just like looks so cool. And then I'm gonna use the shade Eclipse, which is this really dark shade, and just apply this on my lash line. Guys, this is my like everyday makeup now. This side right here. Using the Benefit roller liner again, I'm going to look directly into my handheld mirror and just imagine a straight line. So I'm just gonna go more this way. Oh wow, that's a wonky eyeliner. Okay, I managed to fix it. It looks alright. Go ahead and just fill in, connect this to my lash line. So you see how like making the eyeliner straighter, it kind of just like accentuates my eye shape a bit more. I'm just gonna use a gel liner because life is easier with gel. And I'm going to do a little bit of a cat liner as well in the inner corners. Okay, usually my eyeliner looks better, but today it's not. Using the tiniest bit of concealer, I'm just gonna like straighten up this wing liner because I don't like the way it looks right now. Okay, so I fixed my eyeliner and I'm pretty happy with it. So if I look straight ahead, you guys can like see quite a big difference of what eyeliner can do to the eyes. Like as soon as the wing liner goes a little bit higher or lower, it just, the whole entire eye shape just changes, and I am loving this current eyeliner style on me. So the next up, I'm going to go ahead and use Otter Baby again and just use a really small eyeshadow brush to blend out my lower lash line. But how I blend out my lower lash line is just a little bit different to how I used to do my makeup. So now I go ahead and put the eyeshadow at the end of my lower lash line, and that's it. I don't go towards the front anymore, I leave that blank. And then after I apply that on, I'm gonna get like a really soft, small, fluffy brush and just blend it out. Make sure it's clean and there's nothing on there. And that is how I do my eyeshadow now. And for lashes, I am gonna use the Empress. I am loving the Empress with this style of eyeliner. Yes, I definitely much prefer how I do my makeup now. I mean, don't get me wrong, this side is so pretty and I feel like it's just a very nice glam type of makeup, but this side, the smokiness, oh! Now for the lips, okay girl, okay. Not much has changed with the lips. On this side of my face, I'm going to use the shade Coffee and Kissy. Obsessed with this nude. This is the Too Faced lipstick in the shade Strip Search. Now on this side of the face, I'm going to use the shade Stone by MAC, which is a very cool tone lip liner. And then I went ahead and applied some MAC lipstick in the shade Fed the Scent. So this is such a cute little mini. Like, look at it, it's so cute. So yeah, I already put it on. It's a really nice cool tone type of nude purpley lipstick, and it's really nice and hydrating as well. And this is it, guys. This is how I used to do my makeup versus how I do my makeup now. What a crazy difference. I would love to know which side of the face you prefer. Do you prefer now or did you prefer then? I personally like both, but I definitely prefer this side right now. I mean, I'm a woman, I go through phases, my mind changes all the time, so yeah. Would absolutely love to see you guys on my other platforms because I post regularly on Instagram and TikTok. I don't have a schedule right now for my YouTube. I'm kind of just going with the flow. If I do post, it's generally on a Wednesday or on a Sunday. Sometimes I post on a Friday, but I kind of just post whenever I want to now these days. And again, I just want to say a really big thank you to everyone who's been so supportive of my Eylure lash launch. Like, I just couldn't believe the overwhelming of just kind messages from you guys, and just, oh, honestly, my heart feels so full. I'm just so happy that a lot of you guys who have tried my lashes are really happy as well. And I do want to let you guys know real quick that I'm going to be starting a mini Halloween series on my YouTube channel where I do my makeup and talk about scary stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I shall see you really soon, guys. Mwah. Bye. My elbow just clicked. Wow.